Hello my dear lovely folks, welcome back to Code with Sanju programming channel. So coming to Java programming playlist, this is a video number 2 which is for data type in Java. So let's get started. So what is data type in Java? In Java, data type can be broadly characterized into two main categories, which is primitive data types, reference data type, or we can say that non-primitive data type. So, primitive data types. Primitive data types are the basic buildings blocks for representing simple values in Java. They are not objects and do not have methods or properties like objects do. Java has 8 primitive data type, which is integral type. In integral type, we have byte, short, integer, and long. So, byte 8-bit signed integer, it can store values from -128 to 127. In short, it is a 16-bit signed integer. It can store values from -32,768 to 32,767. Coming to integer. So integer had 32 bits signed integer. It can store values from -2 raised to 31 to 2 raised to 31 minus 1. And coming to the long 64 bit signed integer, it can store values from -2 raised to 63 to 2 raised to 63 minus 1. So floating points. Float 32-bit floating point number used for decimal number with single precision. Double 64-bit floating point number used for decimal number with double precision. Character type. So coming to the character type, it is 60-bit Unicode character. It can store character like A, 5 or E, like a single character, or we can say that's a single word like A, B, C enclosed with a single quotation mark. Now coming to the Boolean type. So Boolean represent a true or a false values. So now primitive data type had completed, which is 8, like integer, float, character, double, long, short, byte. Now coming to the reference data type, or we can say that non-primitive data type. So in reference data type are used to store reference memory address to object. These objects can be instance of a class or interface. Unlike primitive data type, reference data type can have methods and properties associated with them. Common example of reference data type includes classes, which is user defined data type created using the class keyword. A class can have field like variable and methods like function. Now coming to the next reference variable, which is an interface. So interface define a contract that class must implement. They can have method signature but no method implementation. Arrays. Arrays are collection of elements all the same type. They can be of primitive or reference type. Folks, no worry because I will cover all of these in my continuous videos, like in my coming videos. So don't worry. You just have to remember that these are the reference types. So arrays are a collection of elements all of the same type. They can be of primitive or a reference type. For example, integer, which represent an array of integer, and string that represent an array of string. Now coming to the enums part, an enums type is a special data type that consists of a set of name constant, which is enumerations are often used to represent a fixed set of values like days of the week or error codes. Now coming to the wrapper class. So Java provide wrapper class for each primitive data type which allow primitive data type to be treated as object. For example, like Java is not a purely object oriented, so that's why in Java we are using primitive data type. So now if we have to call that Java is a primitive data type, so wrapper class had come in Java, which is integer for int, double for double, character for char, and boolean for boolean. So guys, if you like this video, so please like, share and subscribe and do support for continue. Thank you.